Hello everyone and welcome back to Spider-Man.
When MJ and I applied for this lease, I thought we'd move in together. Instead, we broke up. I can be pretty oblivious sometimes.
Yeah, that's how it goes sometimes. Yeah, see, they also got Norman Osborn and Otto Octavius as references. So that's cool, I guess. I figured we might craft another suit mod. We can get this one that gives us more focus from web attacks. And we'll just replace the one with the increased damage from perfect dodges, which is okay, but is kinda situational. This one is much more useful in my opinion, so we'll just get that. And we are right next to a landmark token, so let's just grab another snapshot.
Love it.
And I didn't even realize that this was the Chrysler building, but never mind.
Doc left a message.
Peter, I might have been a bit hasty advising you to find another job. I have a plan. Give me a bit of time. We may yet live to invent another day.
The indomitable Otto Octavius. That's great news. Hope his plan works.
And apparently Otto has not thrown in the towel quite yet. He apparently has something up his sleeve. I'm sure we'll find out more about that later. Just go and snap another one of the pictures here.
Beautiful.
Hey, so I looked into reports of demons.
I knew you'd come around.
They've been pretty busy tonight, hitting a lot of Fisk properties.
They're going after Fisk? Damn. You thinking what I'm thinking?
Brewing gang war?
Let's try to get ahead of it. Are there any Fisk properties that haven't been hit tonight?
Let me see. Patrol reported a bunch of activity at one of his shipyards in Portside.
Thanks, Yuri. I'll check it out.
Okay, and it appears that demonic presence in the city is at unsafe levels.
Hey, Yuri. Any idea what Fisk uses that shipyard for?
No idea. Let me send an officer to meet you there. His name's Jefferson Davis. That's his beat. He's a good cop. Been working the Fisk case for years. If anyone knows what's going on at that shipyard, it's him.
Jefferson Davis is another character from the comics, and we'll not go into much detail about him just now. There'll be plenty of time for that later.
Officers are engaged with the demons. Shots fired. Officers needed on scene in Clinton.
Right now, though, I think we should rescue these cops from getting shot at by demons.
Cavalry's here.
And yeah, from this point on, the demons are just appearing around town doing all this random open world crime stuff, such as this shootout with the police and other types of stuff.
Think that's it. Everyone okay? Demons fight like men possessed. Bad mojo.
Yeah, the line got cut off a bit, but that's okay. Now we can see that there is another demon crime going on this rooftop, as soon as we can find the correct one. So this is a demon ambush. These are just something that can happen randomly. We'll just be ambushed by a bunch of demons on a random rooftop. And this particular one is... it has a lot of stuff on it, a lot of geometry to kind of get stuck on, so it's not really the optimal place to fight. And swing kicks don't work on shields, at least not yet. I'm not sure why I keep trying that. I guess maybe I'm hoping that I can kind of catch him from the back, but it's not happening, and we should probably go and take care of this guy with the rocket launcher because we don't really want to get a rocket in the face, because that is going to ruin your day in quite a lot of ways.
If you told 12-year-old me one day dudes in masks would try to blow him up with rockets, well, actually, you'd probably get pretty excited.
Now, where is this landmark?
Get out of here, spider church!
Hey, so this gang war between the demons and Fisk is really heating up.
I know. Even Shocker's a part of it. Got roped into running jobs for the demons.
These guys are serious. Do they just want to replace Fisk?
That'd be bad enough, if it's not something worse.
Alias Investigations is of course the office Jessica Jones works at. Now, I am probably not the right person to tell you about Jessica Jones because I have never read any of her comics or watched the Netflix show or anything like that, but yeah, she is another character from the Marvel Universe. And now that we have 2 skill points available, we can get the air yank, and that means we can now press the triangle button to yank an enemy upward and do an air combo on him
Officers near Devil's Shelter.
while we are in midair. So that's kinda neat. And there's a crime going on right around the corner, so we'll get to try that out as well.
Terrorizing the whole city.
Now here's yet another one of these demon crimes. This one is them trying to rob an armored van and finance their evil plans with that money. Yeah, the air yank is kinda neat. Also, I'm just getting hit all over the place today. I guess I'm a little bit rusty at Spider-Man combat at this point, as I've been playing other stuff lately. But that's okay. We're still not doing too badly.
Demons seem to be gearing up for something big.
And a backpack pretty nearby, so since we are in the neighborhood, we might as well go and grab that. Looks to be in the subway tunnel, and you might want to be careful because you can get run over, and that'll hurt.
Got some good parts from this old cell phone. Wonder what I could accomplish with a real budget instead of dumpster diving.
Well, I mean, you could start off your own tech company and make all kinds of fancy gadgets and such. And more demons causing trouble here. So let's take care of that.
Demons are down. I'll let you take it from here, officers. Stay safe out there, officer. There's more where these came from.
Of course, the question remains, where did these guys come from?
one toe inside the vault, I'll have your head.
Got it, boss. Tripling security. Demons won't touch a thing. Listen up! Demons are making moves on all our caches. Lost 2 tonight already. Boss may be in lockup, but that don't mean his hardware's up for grabs.
Com check, Eagle 2, you up?
Eagle 2 reporting in. Eyes on.
What caches are the demons after? Need to take out Fisk's men and figure out what they're guarding. Whatever it is, I don't want it in Fisk's or the demons' hands. Snipers everywhere. I need to deal with them first.
So yeah, apparently the demons have been busy hitting Fisk's stuff
A lot of junk scattered around.
tonight.
A well-placed web shot could make a great distraction.
And they were talking about hardware, so that presumably means weapons. And they were pretty heavily armed in our encounters with them, so that would make sense. But anyway, this is kind of a Predator stealth section, sort of in the vein of the Arkham games. Not as in-depth or anything, but pretty similar. With all these snipers around. Now there isn't really any obligation for you to do this stealthily. You can just go loud and not have too much trouble taking care of these guys, but I figured I might as well try to be stealthy for as long as possible. And I have absolutely no clue how nobody saw that, because the guy was right there.
Sleep it off.
Maybe he had his headphones on or something. Now I'm being a little bit more cautious here than I really need to, but I mean, old habits kinda die hard. And I still kinda approach this like I'm playing Batman.
Coming.
Just one more sniper left, so we shall flank him. And he has a body there, so let's see.
That sniper has a guard watching him. We need to divide and conquer.
Well, the guard turned his back, and that gives us just enough of an opportunity to get rid of him and his guard. Now at this point it would most likely be faster to just go loud and start beating these guys up, but we might as well do this using stealth. Now these stealth parts in Spider-Man are not really all that great compared to the ones in the Batman games. I mean, they work and all, but they are kinda basic. And you don't get the best part of the Predator rooms from Arkham, which is of course watching the goons just progressively get more and more freaked out as you take down their bodies. And of course these guys don't have any communications jammers or anything like that either, so... So yeah, stealth is pretty easy and pretty basic. Now I could try to take down this guy with the scaffolding, but I don't think he's going to... Well, I suppose I could lure him. And I'm not getting an interact prompt on the big crane magnet over there, so just perch take down that guy. And that leaves us with 2. And one of these guys is back here, so he is easy pickings for us. Alright, let's see if we could lure this guy out to the open. Wrong button,
Snoring now.
but it still worked.
You know we can't have vigilantes trespassing or doing illegal searches,
Yeah, I know.
which is why I brought a warrant. So what do you say we do some perfectly legal searching?
I like the sound of that. What's your name?
Officer Davis. Call me Jeff. And you are? Just messing with you. My son's a big fan.
So, that warrant cover breaking down doors?
Not without a lot of extra paperwork.
Okay. I'll find another way in. Any place this rundown should have a hole in the wall or a broken window.
Check around back. I'd go myself, but you know, not Spider-Man.
Now, Officer Davis is the best, and we will see exactly why in this mission. But we are looking for a vent or something like that, and this right here fits the bill.
I feel like I'm in a horror movie. Hello? Any fisherman with a grudge and a hook for a hand? Okay, where's that locked door? Jeff, you there? I'm doing my best to refrain from knock-knock jokes.
Appreciate it. You see a junction box powering the door?
Yeah, got it.
If we can overload it, that should force the door open.
Smart, but I don't have anything that packs enough current.
Try this.
Stun gun, genius! Capacitors in this are just what I need for an upgrade I've been thinking of.
And we can now craft the electric web, which, to be perfectly honest, looks like something that you wouldn't want to have too close to your wrist. And functionally it is pretty much the exact same as a electric batarang from the Batman games.
Electric web for the win!
A gadget man, huh? You remind me of my son. Started taking apart the TV when he was 5. Now he's unlocking his friends' phones.
Sounds like he could teach me a few things.
Okay. Nothing illegal in plain sight?
Kinda anticlimactic, huh?
At first glance. Let's look closer.
Looking for something specific?
This yard's been here a long time. Bootleggers used to use it back in the day.
Gotcha. Those guys love their hidden rooms.
Check it out. Sound hollow to you? I got a hidden panel, like the one on the door. The conduits lead out the back. Look for another junction box.
Let's see if my mask lenses can pick up the conduits.
Well, we can see 2 junction boxes. One of them seems to be upstairs. So we'll just try this one on the back wall. Just in case.
Did that work?
Nah. Must not be the right box. Keep looking.
Yeah, of course it wasn't gonna be that one.
Thanks. No way I could have unlocked this myself.
Hey, I doubt I would have found it without you. We got a big fat nothing.
Well, there's one secret room that could be more. Notice anything about the floor?
They can hide the doors, but not the scrapes they leave.
Keep an eye out for more of those.
Well, let's see. Those containers up there look promising.
dirt. Scrape, no door. None I can see anyway.
Great. Be right there. Maybe not. Elevator's busted.
Sit tight, I'll pull you up. Second floor, rusted machine parts, big honkin' rats. Careful, the bridge is out.
I got this one.
I like how Jeff even laughs at Spider-Man's stupid jokes.
Nice, stuck the landing and everything.
We're not all donut eaters.
Fair enough.
Another secret door. I'll rig the lock. Let me know if you find the junction box.
Yep, on it.
That seems kinda hard to reach. I mean, how are you even supposed to get to that
Found one.
if you don't have any webs, of course? Now that seems needlessly difficult.
Hey, check this out.
Nothing. I'm starting to feel like this is Fisk's way of messing with me.
But look at the walls. They kept guns here. They wouldn't have moved them to the front door. Gotta be a passageway we're missing. Check out the wall. This might control access to another area.
Fisk's men were talking about a vault. Maybe we're close.
Bet on it. Looks like a dual circuit. See if you can find a second junction box.
Alright, more fuse boxes to find. And that would seem to be behind the elevator.
Junction box, where would I be?
Follow the conduits. They should lead you in the right direction.
Found it. Clear. You were right, Jeff. Trapdoor.
Outstanding. Think you can help me out? This thing's heavy. 1, 2, 3.
Well, that isn't spooky at all.
Probably an old bootlegger's tunnel.
And it looks like no one's cleaned it since Al Capone.
Big chunk of concrete in the way. I can't get through.
Let me see how it looks from the top. Got room to maneuver here. Hang on.
I'm blocked. Anything you can do?
What was that?
Subway, maybe. Let's hustle. Place is unstable.
Okay, that definitely wasn't a subway.
No. Sounded like explosives.
And that sounds like demons.
The vault! Hurry! Come on, let's go!
Yeah, it seems the demons have joined the party. I mean, we beat up all the Fisk men, so...
Come on. How'd they beat us here?
Must be a back door. See if you can find it. This place is one hell of an armory. Or was.
They didn't want the non-lethal stuff. They passed up smoke grenades, flashbangs.
Yeah, none of that boring stuff.
Got empty crates here. And it looks like they took the ones they didn't clean out. Smash and grab. They were moving fast. There's a fenced-off room here they didn't bother with.
Too much effort to break in when you can just peel back the wire mesh over this gun rack.
There. They blew the locks to get in. Shh. Demons. Stay here.
Hell no. It'll take both of us to stop them. And some of these. They're moving. Let's go. Get him!
Find cover!
Now, of course, it wasn't gonna be that easy.
That's what I'm talking about.
And we can use the electric webs in combat, and they will stun enemies, make them vulnerable to takedowns and all that kind of thing.
Just showing off.
And what's pretty cool here is that Jefferson Davis is actually helping
A
us
little impressed.
in this fight. He's kind of throwing grenades and using stun guns and whatnot, and just stunning these demons as we fight them, and that is pretty cool.
I got your back!
Thanks. I needed that.
Stay clear! I'll stun him!
Yeah, sadly we couldn't quite hit the demon with the scaffolding there, but Jeff's got his grenades.
Impeccable.
Incoming! Taking aim!
See? I've got friends too.
Well, we have some more buddies joining in on the fun.
Welcome to the air show. How we doing?
So let's handle them.
Popping smoke! Gotta stun him!
I kinda want to lure one of these guys closer so we could hit them with the magnet, but they just wouldn't come near enough.
Stun him! Toss the smoke to them! Selma! Quiet! Stop!
You okay?
Go! I'll get you!
If I lose 2 trucks full of gunmen in one day, it's time to hang up the webs.
Yeah, one of the trucks did sadly get away, so they got at least some hardware. Meanwhile, these guys are trying to hit us with rockets, and that of course is something we would rather avoid.
Spider-Man! Few demon stragglers at the yard. I'm held up. How you looking?
Not much better. These guys are all over the road. They'll kill someone if I can't stop them.
Doing my best to catch up, but you might be on your own.
Stay safe, Jeff. Don't do anything crazy.
Yeah, landing wasn't really the best thing to do there, but we can quickly catch back up. And we dodged right into the lamppost, so that kind of slowed us down, but we're okay.
If this keeps up, bystanders will get shot. I gotta get in close. Hey guys, room for one more?
Slightly pressing the wrong button there a couple of times.
Great, now the 3 decides to run on time.
We've now identified the officer as Jefferson Davis. We're being told he has minor injuries and is expected to make a full recovery.
Excuse me, miss. Are you supposed to be here?
More than you. After that auction house thing, the Bugle put me on the city beat, which means I get to focus full time on real stories like this. and the demons.
You know the closer you get to them, the more you become a target, right?
The closer I get, the better chance we have to stop them.
We?
Officer Davis, Mary Jane Watson, Daily Bugle.
No comment.
I don't blame you. But these guys are gonna tell their story with or without you, and they thrive on controversy.
So what's your angle?
I don't have one. I just listen.
Okay. Hop in.
She's good.